tutorial season. We've done quite a bit up to this point. I've covered basically everything about the startup few days, which is usually the most difficult part. And on day 5 I'm going to be looking at setting up my base. Well, just a temporary Horde night base for the 7th night Horde, and looking around for a few more bits and pieces to build a workbench, that sort of thing. Now I've got mechanical parts. I just need a few other, an extra wrench or two would be nice. So probably be a lot of sorting of items going on and looking at what resources I've got and what I actually need to do the 7th day Horde, which is usually just a whole lot of wood and iron. So that'll probably be the focus, but I'm going to just try and take it as it comes, because you just never know what's going to happen. And obviously I should start the game. Yes, I took a bit of a week off there, had a lot of busy stuff going on around the house, people sick and children running and screaming, all that sort of stuff, so trying to regain my balance after being stuck in bed with a broken ankle. And obviously my balance had shifted right towards lots of television and lots of video games, so I had to detox in a way. So I spent a few days just trying not to play and not watching TV and stuff like that, and just focusing more on doing some art and reading, just old basic stuff that will balance out all the techno zap you get from playing video games constantly. Right, what time is it? 1:01 in the AM. I'm pretty hungry and I'm pretty thirsty, and I'm dropping my shit again because I didn't set those settings right. Yay, 5th time in a row. That's what happens when you don't go and do it after you exit the game. Egg. Right, so I gotta sort all my stuff out again like I always do. Bit of this, bit of that, bit of that, bit of this. I'm looking at arrows, so arrows are looking pretty shocking. Well, at least 250, maybe 400, 500 for that first night, for that first Horde night. So, oh yeah, I made me some new tools, great. It looks like I prepped myself to go and build some things and make some gardens, so that will be more than likely today. Ding. Okay, which was it? Resources, food, clothes, and guns. Okay. Wow. Okay, got a little bit of food there. When I find some feathers, I will find some more eggs to make some more bacon and eggs. And I've got potato. I thought I had corn, but I don't. So when I find corn, I'll be looking into building a farm. I haven't even got any, what do you call it? Fertilizer yet, so not much point without fertilizer. And you see here, I was going to actually use the windows as exits, but I just got to work out, if this is 3 high, it's going to be too short, so that is not going to be cool, because I'm pretty sure that is 3 blocks high. I want to have at least 4 blocks high before I start putting down anything like that. Now these doors, I'll take them out. Now it's the middle of the night, so I better be creeping, because this is the only defense I've got at the moment. I don't really go hard on traps and defences. 1, 2, 3. Yes, definitely. Okay. Could put down plates, but can't shoot through plates, but you can shoot through wooden frames. So I'm going to just be using wooden frames and hope that there's no cops, because if a cop hits those frames, it's all over, Red Rover. You're fucked. So what I can do at this point is start prepping the exits. I want 4 exits. So that I can access each side of the building and have an entry-exit point if the building is compromised. I'd also like to look at putting in some ramps and... yeah, see, I'll have to step up onto a block there, use a ramp. Yeah, it's going to look weird and it's going to use extra wood. Sad, but that's the way it's going to be today. So, first things first, it's window number 2. I could probably make a few doors and a few, yeah, I can make a few things. Let's make 4 doors and a good 20 or so wooden frames. Nah, it's more like this building's about 40 wide, 30 wide, so 30 times 30. 14.8. 30 times 30. So 60 and 120. So I'll need about 120 more wood frames. You've got to account for ones that you accidentally drop and break. So yeah, going one at a time isn't going to be useful there. So you can push that button in the middle, press on the number, and you can increase the amount of crafting you're doing. I will need that barbed wire just in case. And I'll need a hammer, please. Backpack. There we go. Right. Oh, now what you doing here? Oh, I see what I did there. I see what I did there. Okie dokie. There would probably be more effective. Oh yeah, it sticks. It sticks. I don't want to use my steel just yet. Except on doors. Just because they'll attack the doors first, you know, pretty straightforward, isn't it? Okay, let's just swap this gun out of here and get us an axe. It's a trick, get an axe. Alright, as far as zombie movies go, I've watched a few since I've been stuck on the home bed, but there's a few classics out there which people probably wouldn't know about, and I don't know if it really counts as a zombie movie, but as far as horror comedies go, this was one of the first I watched when I was about 10 years old, so good 20 fucking years ago, 27 years ago. Cool, and the name of the movie is The Evil Dead, Army of Darkness, okay? And there's 3 installments to that. I think I've talked about this before in one of my streams, but yeah, there's the Evil Dead 1, which is a B-rate horror movie on a low budget, featuring what's his name, Bruce Campbell. You'd recognise the face, that's for sure. But anyway, yeah, Evil Dead 1, and then Evil Dead 2 was more like a B-grade horror movie trying to be, well, a B-grade horror movie that was just so bad it was funny. So it was sort of a comedy. And then the 3rd installment, The Army of Darkness, is the B-grade comedy movie with a horror background. And that was probably my favourite because everything pulls together. You can watch it as a standalone. You don't need to watch the first two to get what's happening in the third one. It has like a montage where it shows you what the hell went down. Oh yeah, those are so expensive. Okay, what's my forge doing? 235. It is doing zilch. So let's get that going. Doing something. Might as well have it doing something, eh? Let's just do lead at this point. And nah, I probably want a bit more than that, don't I? Just 100 or so. There we go. Right there. Get them in there. And I should probably get rid of my tools. So where am I going to put tools? Either with my clothes. No. That's probably better. Put them in here. So there we go. That one can go in there. That one can stay. I'll take both those pickaxes because I'm going to be breaking some rocks while I'm out there to get some more of this, the iron ore, that sort of thing while I hunt. Okay. Final door to put in. Yes. No, not final door, but need to put this door in. That's more than enough iron for now. Also break these down and remove them. So for that I will need this and me axe. Had that bad feeling that there was something standing outside the door. Not this time. Don't get me this time. Okay, these ones are going to take to steel because, yeah, look at that, man. It just sucks through that steel. Oh yes, that is not the right one. So what happens when you take a few days off? You forget what buttons they are. Nah, it doesn't actually happen, but it's like more uncode back on the controllers again, so you probably see some amazingly bad shots while I'm firing my bow and arrow. Yeah, the reason I'm not going to put a walking layer around the top level is because basically you fall off there, you can break your leg, and the last thing you want is hindered movement on Ord night. Now there was a few other things I was meant to do in here, which is pull apart all the broken lights, all the items here, so everything that's not a container, which I'll need a wrench for. Now I've got to keep in mind that I don't want to use the entire wrench. I want to keep a little bit left at the end so that I can still use it as a part in a workbench. Okay, what else can I smelt? I can't smelt anymore. I should be able to get a few bits and pieces from out of this building in the way of lead and parts and stuff like that. Iron and parts. Get that started. I noticed I had some bullet casings here. They can all go up in there. Up in here, up in here. just waiting for 4 o'clock. As soon as it hits 4, I'm out skis. Yeah, I'm going to be going for a run around and pick up some random shit. It's still going to be a little while. I didn't calculate the time as I usually do. And I haven't actually scrapped these desks behind me before, so I'll get to see what happens when I use a wrench on those. I'm expecting some iron. Oh, that is not the iron noise. Iron and plastic, okay. You can see my wrench isn't doing a very good job at all. Because basically my construction tool level is pretty low still. So if you want to do more damage or pull things apart faster with your construction, well, with your wrench and your hammer, you're going to have to raise your construction tool level. See, there it goes, number 17 at the moment. Maybe it'll do in 3, not quite. If my wrench was a little bit better, I would do it in 3. I mean, if it was a bit more repaired than it is, because now it's halfway, it's going to start losing its ability, its maximum damage though. Now, I'm only doing this to fill in the time that I'm not doing anything, you know, because the more you're doing nothing in this game, the less chance you've got at surviving your horde night. And seeing as I've got so much time with the settings I've set it to easy, it's basically long days. Just makes it so much easier. Right, oh, let's get rid of this stuff. Ta-da, ta-da, and ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Okay, so the 4 things I like to have together are those. Now, I might just be a dick and smelt the rest of this shit. Oh, quick move on those would be nice. Hear that, pimps? Okay, now that's morning. I'm out. I'm gonna go looking for some feathers, go kill some zombies. So I better set up my hotbar for that purpose. I actually want the gun over this end. So that's sort of emergency only. Put that in there. That's only used very, well, it isn't used that often. Need those two. Not going to be pulling much apart. I'll take this and put that there. Oh, here we go. Who's asking me for something this morning? Oh, okay, yeah, that's not important. You can fuck off. Okay, let's get the hell out of here after I turn off this forge. Was going to use the door, but as we might have noticed, that's no longer possible. Looks clear. Yeah, it looks pretty safe. I'll set it to 18-hour days to start at 6 o'clock. Whoops. Okay. Well, without an entry back in, I'm just going to have to keep grinding. I've got to set it to 18-hour days. Sweet. There are some safes I can break in this place, but obviously there's a lot of stuff that is breakable that I could probably do first. What I'm getting off these ones are electrical parts, electronic components, and some plastic. That one was mainly just electrical parts. It does, you know, it changes and alters depending on what your scavenging and your tool level is. So with a higher level of scavenging, you'd be likely to get some better parts out of that. I broke a few things in there. I could have pulled the toilets apart, but technically they're turd makers. What else is in here? You can pull the sinks apart. You get iron and short pipes, that sort of thing. but they're containers, so I'm not going to touch those. Wow. Okay. See, I haven't even gotten around to doing the whole building yet. Great. Well, that's good news because that'll give me something to do. So let's go get rid of that and we'll take this. Alright, okay, a little locked room. Light in here, some shelving and suitcase. Interesting, I didn't know they dropped that, but looks like suitcases drop food too sometimes. These I like because you get about 17 iron out of each one, which is a pretty good trade-off early in the game when it only takes a few hits. It's much better later in the game when it's just a one hit, and yeah. At this stage I need iron and I've got the time, so use your time wisely and you will find this game gets a lot easier. Time management is something, time management is something that is really useful when playing this game. Now, I'm only picking these up to see what's behind it. Oops, it's more hay bales. Right. Now if I pull those off, they'll just drop. Ooh. Wow, okay. Wow. I did not expect that. I'd say that those lines running along the roof there, that is going to be metal. Now hay bales are really useful for long drops. So say you want to jump off the top of a building, you can put down some hay bales and it will stop your fall damage. Oops, oh crap. Supposed to get one higher before I did that. Wanna get high? Oh well. If that was me, I probably would have hidden something in there. There's something cool behind all that stuff. Obviously not some sort of explosive something, but yeah, I'd hide something cool. Let's have a look here. Probably just iron. I'm not going to pull it apart with my wrench. 12. 4 for 12. Nah, not too keen on that. Want to keep some of that for engines and stuff like that, so I won't be using my wrench any longer. So we'll get rid of that, and just so that we can continue raising our construction tools, I'll switch to the hammer. It's just that little bit faster as well. Notice each tool has a fast hit rate, so it's about 1 per second. It's about 1 every 1.2 seconds. No, is it? That's about 1 every second. This one is more about 0.8 of a second. We're going to get down to the micromanaging side of things. You know, a lot of people that get into that. But you have to balance your micromanagement with macro management. You need to have a good, solid plan to begin with. I'm not one to just go right, jump into anything unless I pretty much get dropped into a situation. Then it's time for improvisation and off-the-cuff, intuitive decision-making skills. But in this situation, we have got the time to plan, use that time to plan. Even though I am busy talking, in my head I'm still planning out what I'm going to be doing next. Now that will make sense to a lot of older people, anybody 20 and over. But 20 and under, planning doesn't really come into a lot of a lot of life. So just pointing that out, that yeah, planning does help in this. I'm going to leave that because my scavenging is shitty. But give me that leather. And bullets, please. Fine. Treasure. Treasure's cool. Might as well read that. Chuck the other one back in the box. So as soon as I get back into that inventory, I will be pulling that stuff out. And it is a cold and overcast day in Whangarei here in New Zealand. And welcome to the stream. Please drop a comment, like and subscribe. Especially, you know, questions. Love answering questions. If you want to hit me with a question about the game or anything in general, I'll probably have some sort of answer for you. But yeah, if you're new to the stream, I'm just going through day 5 on the normal difficulty. Everything's set to default except for loot and time. Okay, the time I've extended out to 1 hour and 20. I mean, yeah, 1 hour, 120 minute days. So I've got 2 hours for each day, which winds up to be about 5 minutes per hour. Yeah, 5 minutes real time equates to 1 hour in a game. Hey Krista, how's it going, my mate? You having a fun day? Boo. Yeah, exactly. But at least I do have a nice warm house to hide from the elements today. It is not the sort of day you want to be out there, and my lovely lady is out there with the kids doing gosh knows what, dropping one off at dance probably, and the other one's kicking around. It is the weekend. It sure is. I can't wait to get back into work and stuff like that. I've had enough of sitting around doing bugger all. I'm glad you got loads to do on the weekend. Much better, much better. I've been trying to walk around without my moon boot. It's not going too well, but just yeah, trying to get some exercise into it and a little do-it-yourself physio from home here. But yeah, it's getting much better. I can almost put put half my weight on it, and I just can't swivel or pivot on it yet, which is sad because I like turning corners without looking like some sort of robot on it, because I've pretty much got to do it that way, otherwise it twists and it gets really sore. And if I do that while I'm lifting something at work, I'm gonna break it again. But I don't think they'll let me lift, well, I don't think the doctor will let me lift anything for quite a while. She was pretty adamant I wasn't even supposed to stand on it. But because that pain level is right down now, I'm thinking I'll get away with it.
So where to get help under Mark Goods here? Lol.
Yeah. I know where to get help, but yeah, I barely ask for it. I should probably ask for more help more often, but yeah, nah. Is it morning yet? Oh, it's morning. I can go find me some arrows and, well, feathers for arrows and that sort of stuff, because I need to prep for the sword. I've got a day and a half, and if I don't get it all sorted right now, I'll forget stuff. Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure whether you mean in the game, because I'm going to definitely be getting to work in the game. But getting back to work in real life is just going to be even better. It will stop my boss harassing me to come back to work. And all the guys at work giving me crap because, oh, you said it. I go, look, dude, when the doctor says you can take 4 weeks off, you take 4 weeks off. Because I've got another, 37, I've got another 43 years, 42 years to work my ass off for the rest of my life. So taking 6 weeks off is no big deal in regards to that idea. So
Normal zombie. Both works.
yeah, that's right. Normal zombie, it does both work. How has your creative build been going? I know I've been offline for the whole week pretty much, so I haven't been able to catch up with anybody. Made a great friend over in the Netherlands, Hyde Yoshi. He's got an amazing day 600 and must be 70 or 90 by now world he's got going, and him and 4 or 5 buddies of his have been just building and grouping to cooperating together to build some of the most, well, it's large scale, it's especially the farms, and the houses are cool. They even have an underground sort of cowboy ranch that it's like it used to be above ground and then it's somehow sunk over time. I'd say quicksand because it is in the desert. But yeah, it's a cool little town. Oh, you can't decorate, but build is done. Well, that's, at least you got the build part done. Yeah, well, decorating is hard because you don't really have any walls in the central ring of your creative build. You could build a sort of maze with rooms and stuff in it. That might give you some ideas as to where you want to put your items. I find it difficult when I got like a blank canvas and I can just do anything I want. So that's one way to look at it. Another way could be go into coming up with brainstorming some ideas about what you want to see in your building. What sort of workshops. Yes, it is hard to build decor for a house, especially when it's not even partway functional. I mean, like, you can't sit on the seats, you can't. There's just certain things that you can't do, and they are pretty much just for looks. But decor is a hard thing. You could just start it as if you were building a house sort of situation. I don't know. Yeah. But it's probably be even easier just to get somebody who's really interested in doing decor to come in and have a look, and then they'll be able to do all the decor for you. That's probably the smartest way to go about it, especially if you don't enjoy doing decor. I know I don't. I enjoy building the functional parts of the building, the defences, and ooh, that's bouncy, and the layout and the workshops. But yeah, not too keen on all the decorating of the house. Once I'm up at that level and I've made this nice big base and I've got all these empty rooms, that's when I'm like, yeah, I've definitely got to do something about this. But in a creative build, I often don't. I get to the point where I'll build the building and then go, that looks cool. Fucking let's build another one. so I hardly get to that point where I'm actually decorating the inside of the house. Why am I overheating? This is not fun. Do I even have a poncho? I has no poncho. Holy crap, I better make a poncho. I'm probably gonna make this one and then find I've got 2. There we go, let's do that. Let's repair this and then scrap it after it comes out of that. What else? These things, I'm gonna chuck them in the forge because I can't build that. And they're such low levels, anything under 100, I'm gonna forge it. Because I need iron, but I don't particularly need guns at this point. I'm gonna be using my bow and arrow, my knife, and okay, let's just put that away. Bow and arrow, my knife, and a few other cool things. Oh crap, I've completely fucked that up. Right, well let's go and put that there. And then I go scrap that. Yep, and hard to build a stick, yes it is. I'm hoping I don't get killed on my tutorial, because that would be very embarrassing, but it's always possible, you know. I'd like to try and play without getting killed. And survival. Doesn't really matter in creative. And you take so many more risks in creative. Oh yeah, I thought I heard something there. Speaking of thinking I'm hearing something, I better turn that up a little bit. Oh, what did I drop here? That better not be nitrate. Oh, you bastard, that's nitrate. Oh, right. Try hit me through Facebook or something. You know, I'll sort it out that way. YouTube, yeah. Yeah, well. Have I not yet subscribed to your channel on YouTube? I thought I had. I try to subscribe to everybody that has one. I know it makes it pretty stink because, you know, subscriptions would be cool if they were all organic and those people actually want to click on your stuff. But that's not always the case. But at the end of the day, I'm not particularly doing it for subscriptions. I'm just doing it for fun. You know, I sit here and I play this game and I get pretty bored of just talking to myself about it. So I might as well talk on a recording. I probably would have said 100 things that I wouldn't have thought of saying or doing, just because I've got this platform to use to record it. Even though, you know, PlayStation 4 does have its own recording system, it's just not as useful. I can't set up a video. Hello, welcome to the stream. I can't set up a video to play. Ah, there you got it. Okay, gotcha. I see what you mean. Thank you. Yeah, I noticed that too. You can set up all these different accounts watching stuff, and because I just check to see what quality and yeah, what. Yeah, that's right. I try and check what quality it is, and at some point I had two running. I had the computer going and the phone going. Oh right. Oh bugger. Yeah, those groups are pretty useful to find new contacts. So the thing, I've been answering the same questions on one of the bigger groups for years. Well, for years. It felt like years. It was only about a year I was with that group. But it just got to a point where I was like, okay, now I'm getting really resentful of these people asking the same question, even though it's a new person that's never asked it before and probably brand new to the group. So yeah, I better get out of this group because I'll about be answering like a fucking troll. And I know there's some trolls there that they're not very good at it. You know, they have to go for what you look like or anything like that. I like to go for the jugular and just attack people based on their personality traits. And it's bad. No, I go full level troll if
Long right.
I was gonna do that. I'm pretty mean like that. But basically, I do try to be nice to people as much as possible. If they're not nice to me, then that's their problem, not mine. Yeah, that's got nothing to do with me. I've got to keep remembering that. Everybody's got their own problems, got their own story, their own fuck-ups, and sometimes when they can't deal with it themselves, they got to try and use somebody else as not a sounding board, just like a emotional trash receptacle sort of thing. It's pretty shocking, but that's the world we live in, isn't it? Ooh, I can wear that. I can read that. Yes, I will accept that. Share up. Share.
My broadcast on Twitch might need to think about YouTube. They won't delete my site.
Oh. Oh, wow. They won't delete it. Have you tried getting the YouTube Studio app? And I found it a lot easier to navigate and edit and delete on YouTube through that application. Because yeah, I've managed to delete stuff off there just using the dots through my actual YouTube channel, but the studio seems to do it a lot more effectively. Otherwise, there's some function.
I just know that Twitch deleted all my older videos.
Oh, Twitch, yes. Oh man, Twitch. Oh gosh, yeah. I thought Twitch would be a great idea, so I've got a Twitch account. But the same thing happened to me. They don't save any of the videos. I can't watch it back. They don't save my bio. They don't save my pictures. They don't fucking save anything on there. So I said, fuck your Twitch. I'm going to go and do YouTube instead because it's allowing me to save my videos. It's allowing me to copy and edit them, download them, that sort of thing. Whereas Twitch just didn't have that because I don't have a brand new up-to-date computer and all the fittings and apps that you'd need to go with that. My computer's a workhorse. It just does Photoshop and stuff like that. Hasn't even got a graphics card. I did that on purpose because if it had a graphics card, I'd be using the fucker to play Minecraft or 7 Days. So, oh, who is that?
Understandable.
Yeah. I like it. You know, I'm seeing a lot of people do really well with Twitch, especially if they've got a link to their Patreon accounts and stuff like that. Because you've got to be able to have a way to make money if this is your thing, if gaming's your thing. You know, I love gaming. I'd love to do it as a job, but I think I'd get pretty bored. Whoa! Oh man, what am I doing today? Get down, boogie! Oh, my health 8 points, you bastard! Okay, I kind of like...
We are trying to clean up the city, but when you have time, lost a player due to his own stupidity. So it's mostly just 2 of us.
Oh, okay. Oh, that sounds dramatic. Lost a player due to his own stupidity. Yeah, well, I've been working for 30 years on a cure for stupidity, and I've come up with nothing. You know, there's alternatives. There's bullets, cyanide, that sort of thing. They all work quite well against stupidity. It's just frowned upon to go around murdering people based on their stupidity. Oh, his anger. He lost his shit. Oh man. Well, some people don't play nicely with others. He obviously did for a while there, but never mind. There is this connection through online gaming and stuff. It is so easy to have everybody not know about what's actually going on in your life, and people don't want to talk about it because it's sort of like there's rules to PSN where you don't share personal information, blah blah blah. Well, those used to be the rules. Obviously now the rules have been altered, but yeah, I think it still applies subconsciously to people where they don't want to actually say what's going on in their life because they don't know these people. But then, yeah, exactly. Because yeah, at the end of the day, we've all got shit. We just gotta focus it into the right way, in the right direction, so that innocent bystanders don't get hurt by the amount of shit we put on them for no reason other than they said something, we got triggered, we reacted and overreacted in a bad way, and then you wind up having no friends. You know, it's sad. It is fucking sad. I know my daughter, my 11-year-old, she is going through some heavy stuff at the moment for an 11-year-old, for us. Just like, oh, fuck you, kid. Anyway, her friends are being mean to her and stuff, and random people are now being mean to her at school. And I'm like, well, did you actually spend any time being mean to those people in the past? She's like, no. And I go, well, I know you say no, but you're mean to us all the time, and you think you're being nice, so you should actually look at that, how you're treating other people, and then do something about it. Change the way you behave, and other people around you will actually have to follow suit.
He got mad because he was on a different map and they wouldn't let him build inside a base they had plans for. Oh no. Not kiddo problems.
Oh yeah, that's definitely not kiddo problems. That is control, you know, power and control again. And that's what a lot of people don't have much of. And when they feel they're being oppressed even more after, you know, life is pretty fucking oppressive on its own, let alone when you've got supreme control freaks out there that are doing stuff to you. It's terrible. But
Your kiddo problem. Trying to talk and reply on here is hard.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a very complex situation. You obviously could jump in the chat if you want, but you're playing on your game too, aren't you? So I could probably jump in yours, but I'll finish this tutorial and get through this bit, which is, luckily I'm just grinding, just mucking around grinding, getting the bits and pieces I need for this horde, then I'll be away. Oh, sounds like people are home. Oh, you're procrastinating. Well, it's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it. Or at least somebody should do it tomorrow at some point. Maybe the next day. Yes, there is definitely people's home. And there is... Hello, my darling. Oh, hello, my mister.
What?
Oh, what's that yummies you got? Yeah, I'm recording at the moment. Oh, soup. Is that for Daddy? Thank you.
The only one on his plate.
Thank you, darling. Oh, you're wonderful. Did you use my card? I hope you did. Oh, I got a message. What's it say? I'm the only one on and playing. Oh, yes, of course. Because of my situation with the time zone, there wouldn't be many people on. I did find a new guy, Mr. Crow. He plays quite often. He's got some cool stuff, some crazy ideas, stuff that I'd never think of just because it doesn't suit my play style. You know, I wouldn't say it's the wrong way to do it because there is no wrong way to play a game like this. It's a creative game. Obviously, if you keep dying over and over again, then you're definitely doing it the worst way possible, but it's still not the wrong way. You're just playing it like 98% of the population would in this situation and just fucking dying. So you've got to get through those maybe 7 billion deaths before you reach the final 500,000 that Actually had enough smarts to survive the zombie apocalypse. Eat glass, not food. That's right. Some people need to eat some glass. That was the answer to most of a friend of mine's problems. Every time he got in trouble in this game, oh, eat some grass. Glass, not grass. Jeez. Okay, what can I fit in here? Oh, more arrows. Right. What can I do? I can eat. Eat! Well, yeah, I'm not doing too badly for my first few days. 112. It's not, it's not high. I haven't gone for the, oh, I'm just going to boost this right up and boost that right up. What I've gone for is more like, I want to have a good balance so that you can actually just survive that first week. Once you got to that point, it's much easier. And then you can focus on, okay, I'm going to level this up, I'm going to level that up. Yeah. I love procrastinating though, when I get around to it. Man, these rocks, you just break rock. Yeah. Now how far am I from base? I'm not far at all, am I? No, not far. Cool. There's my base there. I could take a look around the rest of the
Nobody wants to play and I'm letting you broadcast lol.
Why doesn't anybody want to play? What other games are you playing at the moment? Is it mainly just 7 days, or is there another game that has caught your eye? That's a funny expression, caught your eye.
That work thing.
Oh, that work thing. Gotcha.
Sometimes detox.
Okay. Yeah, I do like that. I did a stupid thing and I bought it on PlayStation 3 about 2 months before I bought my PlayStation 4, so I clocked it. And then I was like, oh, I'm not going to buy it again for the PS4, just for first player mode and a bit of the, what do you call it? Online multiplayer upgrades. But yeah, it's one of my favourite games as far as something that I can... Oh gosh, I'm getting a call right now. Okay, now I'm full. Hello. Hi, my darling, how are you? Good. What are you up to?
Just finished doing the dishes.
Ah, excellent. Well, I was just broadcasting at the same time, and you've called me in the middle of that. So you're on YouTube right now. Yep. Because I can't play and talk at the same time. Hey, what's that, darling?
I say hi, people.
Yes, hello people. I don't think they can hear you. Yeah, that's cool. So what are you doing this weekend? I'm just gonna mute my Makuria phone here when I can find it. Oh gosh, when I can find it. Alright, sorry about that, back into the game. Let's pick up this stuff. Where is my backpack? There it is. So let's get all of that. And hopefully that never does that again. I mean the dropping of the backpack. Notice I went in and actually changed those settings after almost completely doing the whole bloody game without them. The whole tutorial without those settings. Ooh, a deer. Now I better get my phone back into the working position. Come on, come on. Yeah, I'm looking, I'm coming. Oh, sweet, it was still running. Cool, okay. Sorry about that. Life happens, doesn't it? Right when you're busy. But no, this is just a game. That was a real person, and sometimes real people require real loves. Oh, way to drop something that I don't have room for. I wanted to keep those, my damn antique canes. I thought I heard a dog. Did I hear a doggy? No. Oh, come on, buddy. Just, oh, okay. If you're gonna be a wank about it, I'll break your head open. Right, okay, cool. Now, what is my situation? Now, have 240 plus bullets, great. Arrows, great. That's going to get me closer. I need to pick up some more feathers, chop a few more trees down, even though I don't have space to put them, so no, I need to go home. Home, James. Can't believe I'm the only one streaming at this time. Usually I get on there, there's like 15 people streaming all at once. To find streamers, you can go through, well, I found the best way to look is actually go into the sub-menu of your PlayStation 4 7 Days to Die game, and then slide down until hit one called broadcasting blah blah blah. You'll notice there's a little broadcasting symbol with a number next to it. That's how many people are broadcasting this game that you can access. Now, that's how I found to find everybody online streaming this game at once. I didn't realise that there could be a time when I would be the only one streaming, but I'm pretty sure there'd be a ton of other people. Oh, I can't pick up his stuff. There'd be a ton of other people, well, not a ton, 10 other people streaming at this point in time across the whole YouTube board. That doesn't really apply to just YouTube though, that I'm pretty sure there's a mix in there, because yeah, there's what is it, Dailymotion, there's Twitch, there's Watch My Shit You Bastards. No, that's not actually a real one. But yeah, there's a few streaming platforms that you can use, and that will show up in the game broadcasts. You know, the second place to go looking for gaming broadcasts would be the what do you call it? Live from PlayStation. So yeah, that's a good one.
Store.
PS Store? No, I was thinking more like the PS. What do you call it? Live from PlayStation. Actually shows you. Well, they're the same. They're the same bloody things. Oh, I'm stuck in my own damn trap. Where am I going to put this? Ooh, I didn't notice I hadn't broken that.
You can also see it from store walls.
Oh, I can also see it. Oh, well, that's good to know, because The more ways you can find that stuff, the easier it'll be, wouldn't it? Now what I'm going to do here is a plate, am I? Yeah, plate, ramp. Okay. But first, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, oh yes. Making a mockery of this. Okay, now, yeah, that'll get me in there. Okay, open the door, dude. Dude, open the door, dude. I'm not going to need that there. I will need some frames, wood frame ramps. That's what I'm talking about. Sweet. I have a basic shitty ass entrance. Now, junk, drop stuff, drop junk in my stuff. Nope. Yep. I need clay, don't I? I need clay. Okay, so I need to make a shovel. I will be doing that. I need to get this stuff in.
Also works with hard life.
Yes, it does. Yep. So you can, like I said, you can jump in the party. This tutorial video can have a second person talking, I suppose. No, that is definitely not the button. Power and party start with the same letter. Turning off the power in the middle of a game is not a good idea. Might be surprising to some. Now I've got to go in there and make that party private, blah blah blah. Private. Okay, excuse me a moment. I'm just going to do. And I'll need to charge this. Oh yeah, that's all charged. Cool.
Did you really try to turn it off?
Ooh. Yeah, what's that?
Did you really try to turn off your PlayStation?
Oh, yeah. Well, I was just doing it out of the corner of my eye, and it said P, so I went click, and then I said like, hang on, turn off, rest. No, this is not the right place to be. So yeah, get back into it. But yeah, that happens when you're only paying half your attention to what's going on. Damn it. Okay, so I gotta make a shovel.
No, don't let me distract you. I'm just tired of hearing the quiet. And if I'm going to hear your voice, might as well be this way instead of that way.
Yeah, it's delayed and there's an echo. Echo.
Oh, echo is just stupid. I guess it'd help if I turned off my volume up so you don't hear yourself.
That would be cool. You don't want that feedback loop happening. That one's going in here. That's going to get melted down. And this one. I'll hang on to that. I'll put some more blocks around the place. Get started on some not defences. These are not defences. These are just basically a platform, a killing platform. I'm doing here. Yeah, check your back. Check your 6. Okay.
So somebody told me there is a broadcaster for PC who did this weird little horde base where like they put their wooden frames into the ground and zombies couldn't get over it.
Okay.
Have you heard that?
No, I haven't heard or seen anything like that. Do you remember his name? Or her name?
I want to say it's Skippy, but I'm not positive.
Oh yeah, Skippy
I could have.
30330. Yes, he's got some. He's got quite a few videos. That guy. It could likely be him.
I don't remember, but maybe I should try it on this map.
Yeah, give it a try. You got to test all those things out because if it works and it's easy and it doesn't take
It's
many
just like the,
resources, it's gonna be
yeah.
awesome.
On one map, we tried 2 picket fences in a row, and that seemed to work, but I can't seem to get it to work on any other map besides that one.
Ah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, I found picket fences and wrought iron fences are pretty amazing for what they are. They work so well. Oh, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on. I'm gonna stop that idea right in its tracks, I tell you.
What in the world are you doing?
I just got a block in the way. Now it's not. Hey, what's that? No. I thought that was zombies sneaking up.
Oh, that's you're hungry. Feed your tummy. Now we've been trying to fix up this place semi-decently. Because you mentioned that once everything gets all said and done, you wanted to broadcast. Just to show off your skills that we stole.
You guys did all the hard stuff. All I did was draw the outline.
Yeah, but that's hard to me. It pissed us off a couple times with those stupid little rants. Trying to get everything all prettied up.
Oh yeah, get it all looking the way you want it to, that sort of thing.
It still doesn't look the same. Coyote still every once in a while goes, no, this is all messed up. And he'll take off a wall. I thought we were done with this. But the castle's coming along good. We've sectioned out a little terrace or room something so that we can build in. But so far we have like a little bit of stuff here and there with absolutely nothing in it because again, it's creative, or not really creative, it's cheat mode. So I have everything. I don't really need storage.
Yeah. It would have been nice if, like in the first updates, you could switch cheat mode off. Because I know it was, yeah, back in 12, 13, and 14, you could turn it off again after you'd done what you needed to do, which is, of course, the best way of doing it. Because what better way to grief people than to build something in creative, switch creative off so they can't, and then let all those griefers come in.
Oh, that would piss me off so beautifully well. Oh, they're spawning outside my lawn. Oh, it's a puppy. Stupid puppy. A cop tried to get into the castle the other day.
Did he knock and ask nicely? Because if you didn't do that, I don't think you should let him in.
Well, the door was open. He was trying to break in, but I caught him at the right moment.
So like some criminals, the cops aren't exactly the smartest ranking officer in the intelligence community.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh yay, I got that.
I gotta tab out of your broadcast.
Yep, cool.
Okay.
I'm just
No,
adding
not fence.
some vantage points here so that I can get a better angle on some of these baddies that are going to be attacking my walls.
Just set a big fire and barbecue.
Oh, in your creative world?
Nah, let's just have a big party. We'll all have roasted zombies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, I'm not going to go there. I'll go over here.
Where is he? There's a spider crawling around somewhere. Oh, he died.
Cool. Now I need to do some... Did I not put a door on this wall? Well, that was stupid of me, wasn't it? I'm going to have to pick a door and pick a wall to put over there. Yeah, I don't need that. Need wood frames. Let's make another 60. Yep. And wood frame ramps. Those are nice for this application. 40, 60. 60 of those too. How long was that for? 1, 2, 3. I've got to get rid of this car because that's going to be in the way. Your skill in miscellaneous crafting is now 28. Thank you. Whoops. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Oh, there's a zombie.
What's he doing? I haven't seen any, well, many today. It's on this normal setting, so it's been pretty easy.
They're hiding.
They are. I don't think they want to mess with me.
I think they do too. Try to get out of this kid's face. Oh, I guess that's...
This one's going to be tricky. I don't want to ruin the road.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just putting in a ramp.
But what would ruin the road?
The ramp, because most roads are half a block high, so once you put down a block on it, it goes back to the original block height. And you can't bring it back to halfway between one block and another. So yeah, I'm just going to go with no ramp on this side. I'll put one down the back.
I think that's a good plan.
As long as there's one nearby, I should be fine. Just in case you get a busted leg or really badly injured and you need a bit of time to get healed up again.
Some of us always get more of the brute force of it than others. Especially when you just don't care. Ow. Fuck.
1, 2, 3. I'm going for 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I ran into a situation.
You did you? What sort of situation?
Barbed wire on the wall.
Oh, yeah. I made mine to the space. Fuck, it's cracks me up every time because it's so difficult to get in there. Like, whichever way you try, you'll either get hit by a zombie while you're trying to escape them, or you'll get stuck in barbed wire or impaled on those big spikes. And I'm like, dude, you got to do something about the door. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll get around to it. So he did something. He managed to make it worse. And I'm like, fuck, what the hell were you thinking there? But, you know, we spent a lot of time on that one. So I was like, oh, well, it is what it is, man. Do what you can.
Oh, that is awesome.
But yeah, he's usually cracking me up with his, hey man, do you think this is a good idea? I'm like, what the fuck is that for? In what universe would that be useful? I don't know, I just thought it'd be a good idea. For what? I don't know. Okay. Well, neither do I. I don't have any clue
Let's
what you
just
could
do
use
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bad enabler that way. I don't know, let's try it. Let's do it. And I'm like, yeah, well, maybe. Maybe we should have thought that one through.
Thinking, eh?
That's how you... I hope tonight's not Horde night because I'm leaving the city. Day 32, that's not Horde night, is it?
32, no, that's a multiple of 8, so the next one is 35.
Okay, sweet, I got time. Unless I have time. I'm just tired of being in this stupid city.
Are you going to go out to the forest or something? Do some work out there?
Apparently I'm going towards Wasteland because Wasteland surrounds half the city, as you know.
Yeah.
And...
That's where I'm going to put my major base, is in the Wasteland. Because I thought it would be really good protection in the hub from like people trying to loot your stuff.
oh, it's not.
It's not that great, but the dogs and the landmines and stuff in the Wasteland, that's the best protection.
It is.
So landmines and polished steel walls would just fuck your average
There's
griefer
no more
off.
road. I don't have a puppy chasing me. That road doesn't go nowhere. The road to the west is a useless road. I'm gonna have to block that off.
Okay.
Yeah, it just goes to a dead end. With 7 dogs following you, so I mean, I guess it's player beware.
Definitely.
Block it off with just one little row of access that you can drive through in the mini bike. Put caution signs all over. Beware, dead end. That'd be cool if we could create our own little stop signs.
Oh, yeah, I'd like a bit of customization in the with signs and things like that. Excuse me. Whoa. Is there going to be 2 more to complete that sequence of sneezing? Nope. Okay, that's good.
No, it's delayed. It'll be there.
Yeah, it'll come a bit later. Either that or I just blew whatever pollen was annoying me out of my face. So yeah, what I did with my ramps here is just doing the two types. That will both work. You can either do a 4 high ramp to a 4 high layer like that, or you can do a 3 high and jump, because it will get you there as well. But the zombies won't be able to run, and they'll just fall. But you'll have to time your jump perfectly if you want to get up these, which is why I leave that top of the ramp flat, so that when you see your angle change, all you have to do is hit the button, and you'll have a 80% chance of getting up onto that ramp up there.
80%, huh?
80%, yeah. Too early, and you fuck it up on the 3 highs, and on the 4 highs, you're probably more likely got 100%, but there's a 20% chance zombies can run and get up there as well. So it's probably more like 10%. That would be a safer assumption.
Is that the same height as your other horde base ramps?
Yeah, I usually set them at 4, 5 maximum, just because. Yeah, if you do them any higher than that, you wind up hurting yourself.
Yeah, like I do every time I'm on your map.
Oh, which one?
Well, when where your hub base is, or your horde base is in the middle of Hub City.
Oh yeah, that one's only 5
Every
high.
time. Yeah, but every time I try to jump in between those ones, man, I'm constantly down.
Oh, do you land on the traps?
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't be able to land on the traps. I think I sent that place up so that you can't at least land on the traps.
I don't know, I've managed to die quite a few times from zombies and traps. But I'm
Yeah.
also running around like a crazed mad person enjoying myself. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
having fun. Usually, yeah, that's usually when you get hurt the most, is when you're having fucking fun.
yeah. At least on your maps, but I'm always laughing too much.
Mm. Yeah, I've suffered a few broken legs on that one, but nothing too serious. It's usually from crawlers though, and then I forget about it and break it again, jumping off the top.
It's always fun. Damn.
Alright, 50 skill points. Better assign something. Skills. Quicker crafting.
I would get
quick star.
Yeah.
I've already got quicker crafting. Yeah, I've already had. I think that's my 100th level up. Oh no, what level am I? Can check my level in the character. Oh, I'm only 24, so I've had 23 of those levels. Getting points. I'm actually saving 30 for steel and concrete, so that's probably why I've got and the workbench. So 30, 45. Okay, I can actually get concrete mixing, but I'm going for steel. So I need to do some work. Now these wooden frames are going to make stuff lag out a little bit more than usual, but for a first horde, that will be more than sufficient. I'm going to put down some barbed wire traps in certain places just so that they can get stuck, and when I'm running around I can dodge around the barbed wire traps and they'll get held up. Okay, clay time. Completely forgot about clay. I need to do that straight away and not continue rhyming all day, because that's kind of gay and lame. Okay.
You're a poet.
That I am. I literally do write poems from time to time. But just because it rhymes doesn't always mean it's a poem, does it? Wrong chest there.
Yeah, some people can say that, like, your face is a poem. And you're like, what about your face? They're like,
What, do my eyes rhyme?
Your face, it's a poem. Oh, my phone decided it wanted to shut off.
What the fucking fuck? Yeah, that's what I wanted, isn't it? No, I want 6 of those. Idiot.
So we're gonna build a pyramid next.
Ah. That's exactly what my friend Yoshi is up to. He's built a pyramid and stashed some cool stuff around the place. And we've got to find it within 3 minutes without breaking any blocks or anything. Should be interesting.
Oh, nice.
Good little
You guys
mini
are not
game.
allowed in?
What do you mean? Not allowed into the... We were allowed into the pyramid. He's just hidden some stuff in there. That's all.
Oh.
And whoever gets to go first might find it. I know. He hid something before and I just happened to find it.
Hmm.
And he goes, okay, you gotta find this. I'm like, sweet, how long do I have? What's the quickest time? You know, I want to beat the fastest time in this. But yeah, it did take still like 3 minutes to find it. But I'd only gotten through half of the area that I was supposed to search, and I'd managed to figure out that it was there. But yeah, it's so difficult to try and find creative ways of hiding things in this game. You know, without having to break a block.
Yeah.
Like, I can hide them. You can dig them into the floor. You can hide them in the walls. You could do all sorts of stuff like that. But I wanted one that I could actually hide something in plain sight. And I've done it a few times just by using plate items, and then you can plate up 4 sides of it and leave one side open, because obviously the sixth side is on the ground. And then it's kind of difficult to see them, especially if you've got a wall of stuff that's doing that. But if you don't, then yeah, it's not that useful.
It's pretty interesting. We thought about... Were we talking with you about that stuff?
Maybe not.
We were thinking about doing this big maze.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard
full
that.
of
But
traps.
okay.
And hidden gems and things like that.
Oh, cool.
Then we'd need to find some peoples to come onto our maps and come play with it. So that requires more oomph and energy for me to want to actually do all that, because that's going to take a good chunk of my time.
It does. Because, yeah, that's why I've avoided doing mazes and stuff since I built that maze in my hide and seek Minecraft level. That took a while. It wasn't, you know, I didn't plan it out at least. I just went ahead and built it. But had I planned it out, it would have taken even longer.
Right. Well, I've thought about laying out like a whole bunch of blocks.
Okay.
You know, and just sort of beating my way through it. Like have X amount of, like 100 by 100 square block, or if not more. And then just sort of digging my way through it.
That would work. Well, because, you know, you can That would work, but you'd have to probably plan out a little more doing it that way than if you started off with like rebar frames. You can always change and alter it.
Yeah, but doing it that way, I'd have to make sure nobody gets on my map in the meantime.
Yeah, that's the tricky part, because you can't exactly swap a public game to a private game. Or is there a way to do that?
No, it's
Nah,
either just all private.
Yeah, that's right.
I could always just do it as a private game and invite people, but then I have to add people to my friends list. And,
fucking bastard. You add them to your friends list, man.
I don't want no friends.
Yeah, we want as little friends as possible.
You're talking to the girl who deletes people after like a week of not playing with them.
Oh,
or 2
yeah.
weeks of not playing with them.
So I should feel really privileged to have survived this long. Being off the game for a week.
You don't annoy me, so we're good.
Holy crap. Well,
and we talk when we
I'm gonna make a fucking list and stick that on the wall, because I won't need to update that often. You're like the first person in the world I haven't annoyed. I usually annoy people without even trying, so I'm happy that I don't annoy you.
How to be Krista's friend. Don't annoy her.
I get annoyed by a lot of people, but they're still my friends. Like just because they're completely crazy. Yeah, pow hi. Hi, pal. I was wondering if that word was going to form, or whether it was going to be just single characters. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you wanted to see more of this sort of gaming. I'm only playing 7 Days to Die at the moment. But I was thinking of getting into that. Hey, Krista, have you played H1Z1 yet?
I have not.
Okay. I was thinking of playing that one. Even though I'm terrible at PvP and shoot 'em ups. You're not that good. Oh, that isn't that good at all, my friend.
As long as we try, I guess. But that means I have to download it, huh?
Yeah, it's like, what, 10 gigabyte? 10 big...
Jeez-o.
I have.
10 gigs.
Oh, cool. So, pal, got any questions about the game? Have you got 7 Days to Die?
I have not found the trader on my own here yet. Load.
Are you in your in the creative world still?
Yeah.
Have you done your quest yet?
Yeah, I've got the main one.
Cool one,
But
pal.
I'm trying to not hunt it down that way. Right now I'm heading north.
Okay. Well, pal, if you have any questions about the game and stuff, just feel free to just hit me with those questions, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Pro Power Gamer, awesome, man. You can also add me as a friend. I don't mind at all. I play multiple games with a lot of people, so part of the time you might have to just join in with one of whatever we're doing, or vice versa. We might be able to come and join you.
Sometimes we're helpful.
Exactly, yeah. Everybody has different skills.
And sometimes we're really
this tutorial, probably not, because I'm just doing a tutorial level, and I wanted to just keep it just me in this one. I have a couple other games where people can join. And it's a lot easier if you got a mic too, so if you are going to play with us, a mic would be amazing, because nobody particularly wants to read text messages while playing the game, and
then replying.
Well, yeah, that's right. It is difficult.
Especially
Unless
when you
you've
got
got,
zombies.
yeah, that's right. When they're after you, it's like prioritize. This message is going to be here a while, or die
Yeah.
from the zombie, which is literally
I
biting my
have the
leg.
mic.
Oh, good man. Mics are awesome. But yeah, sure, go ahead and add me. Um, and we'll kick back and have a game sometime. Yeah, I keep forgetting to put on my page that, well, I think kids are awesome. I don't usually want to spend my gaming time playing with kids. I'll be happy to answer all your questions as I can in these streams and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just I have to limit what I say when I'm talking to young people, and I enjoy the freedom I get from just talking about whatever the fuck I want and swearing like a sailor while I'm at it. So there is 100 situations where I am stuck and I don't swear and stuff, but in my spare time when I'm gaming, I stuff up so often that I'm gonna let out some profanity. Well, some would be an understatement.
Yes. The big understatement.
Yeah, a large amount of probably every second word is a
Oh
fucking swear word, sort of
no.
profanity.
Aww. The rabbit went into the radiation.
He's like, fuck you! Yeah,
All I was doing was going this way, and he was like, fuck!
I'd rather
And
die of
ran away.
radiation than feed you for a day.
I wasn't even hunting.
Oh man, that poor rabbit.
I
Look
could have
what you
saved,
did
I
to
was going to
him.
save his life.
Save
I
his
was just
life?
going to drive right by him, man. I wasn't even going to kill him.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What have you found now?
The cave next to radiation.
Oh, I found like wasn't a hub city. It was just one of those medium-sized cities right on the edge, leading into the radiation zone. So I could only get to like 2 buildings in it, but
One of my maps has this cave that you fall in. And you know, typically you go to explore, right? Well, this one, you'd start exploring and it goes deep, 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 like hellaciously deep. And you get to this one spot and you're like, this doesn't seem right, and then you're dead.
oh,
It goes straight into radiation. But on another map I've been on, oh no, goes back to snow, please. Another map I was on, it was a little easier. Man, I'm forest again, so I lost my line.
and I need clay for anything else. Not at this stage, I'm pretty sure.
Little cave. It's 2 caves.
Damn, the sushi is good. I'm not even Japanese. I'm not even part Japanese. That's probably one of the few cultures that didn't show up on our DNA was Japanese. That was very
Did
low.
you do one of those tests?
Yeah. And my brother did too.
Nice.
Even between me and him, there's a massive difference.
Huh.
He's more Viking.
Is he?
Mm.
Does it? Oh! Does it say Viking on there? Or?
One moment, eating.
Yeah, you're fine. Oh.
No, well, basically it said, Norse, Caucasian line from origin of the same origin as the Vikings. Yeah?
Ah.
Because we were expecting to see Polynesian descent, because I know they sort of break them down into groups of main historical figures, like, you know, your ancestor is Thor if you're from that Norse line, and our ancestor was Maui from the Polynesian line, and
I
yeah,
never
they've all
heard
got
that.
different names. Yeah, well, that just popped up. Maybe they only do it for us New Zealanders here, but I know they
I
get
guess.
most of them done in the same places anyway.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I'm not entirely sure they have any fucking clue, because the amount of base pairs required to assess DNA, there's hundreds of billions. You
Well,
could fit
that's why they're doing
more
this.
information into one cell of DNA than you could on pretty much all of the fucking computers on the planet. I think that's pretty accurate. In the same way
Well,
that,
that's why they started doing this and started archiving all the information, though, as well.
yeah, and you know, selling it to the CDC to make amazing super viruses, but
Yeah.
so that they could target specific
That's a
DNA.
different conversation.
Yeah, that's a different conversation altogether. But yeah, DNA is an amazing thing. They'll probably be making, or have already made, biometric biometric controls for things like aircraft and computers for the next generation, because that'll be the way. Fuck these controls, man. You just access a part of your brain or whatever, and then you're away. You know, even just tapping a button on your neck and you're connected, that sort of thing.
I don't want any buttons on my body, please. I have one button, and I like that button, and I don't need more buttons.
So a belly button is enough for you. And then
Yes.
yeah, okay. But yeah, in the future, I'd say people would think that would be pretty normal.
Yeah.
Especially with the way they're pushing it. They're already pushing it, you know. We've got cybernetic implants for eyes and arms and legs and all that sort of stuff. When it's coupled with a disability of some kind, or a perceived disability, then obviously people don't mind having some sort of tech installed in them so that they can see again or hear again. You know, it's just
Understandable,
like a hearing aid is sort of that, except it's not as intrusive as the RFID microchips that they want to put in, that they're putting in workers and stuff. I know they're doing it in Australia and America, but they can go
Are
get
they really doing it?
Yeah. It's just at this point, just to enter the building and stuff like that. But
Yeah, screw that shit.
yeah, that I think is a bit fucked up. I wouldn't like to see us head in a direction where people are getting their bank cards implanted in their fucking arms and shit, because that is just stupid as fuck. Somebody, you know.
Yeah, and it'll still be easy to steal the identity.
Yep, that's right. It's not hard to chop a person's arm off. It's not. look
hard
at
to
those.
Keep it fresh and squishy.
Machete wielding guys in Africa. You know, people lose limbs over there all the time. But holy crap! Yeah, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like to have that sort of tech that's tracking you. That's able to tell you how much money you got, and you walk past something and it takes your money, that sort of thing. But
I thought that was what a cell phone was about.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You got a cell phone, but they're constantly going to be making them smaller and more adaptive, even though they've probably got the next 20 years worth of iPhones all lined up, same as Samsung. They'll have 10, 15 years worth of Samsungs already done. They would
why chip people who already have a phone?
Pardon?
Sorry.
Oh yeah, why chip people when they already have a phone? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because most people aren't even aware of the darker uses of the mobile net. So once if they don't know that, then they're going to go get those RFID chips and then find they can have their whole life fucked from a computer anywhere in the world.
What's the name of that one song? The Internet's for Porn.
What's the song? Evidence for...
The Internet's for Porn.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the first thing that was uploaded on the internet. That was the first piece of information to travel, was a picture of chick's boobs. That was it. Well, you know, sure, it was only like 4 kilobytes, which was massive back in them days. It might have been less than that. It might have still been in like the hundreds of bytes at that stage.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's what they wanted it for. No, it's not what they wanted it for. That's just like the first thing that somebody thinks of to use this amazing technological breakthrough for, is to send naked pictures. You know, I think if you went back and looked at like cave drawings before most of them got destroyed, probably the very first picture would have been a cock and balls. Like, honestly, that is probably why people still fucking do it. It's a trademark, a hallmark of our ancestry back to those times.
Right.
Hey, Grog, what are you drawing over there? Have a look, man. I'm drawing. I'm drawing a dick. And then, of course, yeah, it caught on worldwide, and everybody's first piece of vandalism would be cock and balls. So what I'm going to do right now is get myself into this here. Oh, have I already gotten in here? No. I just found a oops, I just found one of those hidden in the well bunkers. So I'm gonna fix this place up.
Those are massive.
I'm gonna try and fix this place up.
I'm trying to figure out what in the world where I'm going.
Mm-hmm. In life, or just in your game in general?
You know, that's the $1 million question right there.
Yeah.
Oh, mostly in game right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's the weekend. I don't need to think about life.
Yeah, man. Life can just take it. Get paused.
Yes, you can.
We're gaming here.
I don't need to think again until Sunday.
Oh, crap.
I'm trying to get around this stupid lake, and I don't even remember getting close to this lake. I don't even know where this lake appeared from.
Probably from a collection of water in a hole in the earth. But it could be possible. Could be possible.
You know, I think aliens, man. Aliens.
Yeah. If anything, it was always aliens. That's where we got to go to.
That's all it.
Yeah. You find something strange, it's aliens!
Aliens peed on this world, man. What's all this wet stuff?
Yeah.
There's an awful large body of it, too. And, there's 2 of it. Oh my god. Please tell me I'm not trying to get myself stuck here. I think I'm going to get myself stuck. Yep. And there's a zombie up here. That's a peninsula.
Peninsula? Oh, nice.
Now I can't find my way off of it. There we go. It's the shape of Italy.
Ah, the boot.
Yeah. There's zombies and rocks on it, so don't come this way because you'll have both. And I keep looking up at the corner of my screen thinking I'm going to see you there, like on the YouTube channels.
Ooh, salmon? Some sort of cream fresh, and... ooh. Okay, yeah, that's gooey as. Oh, it's sweet. It's really sweet.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's still good. Just not much of a sweet tooth. He says that, and then I've got like
I guess it's that
this
Snicker bar.
$5 pack of gumballs sitting next to my bed. Because, yeah, there's these moments where I do really crave sugar, so I'm like, fuck yeah. And just pound half a kg of these. And then feel completely sick the next day.
Oh man.
But yeah, I found if I eat sugar, I get all puffy. I puff up like a bloody, well, not a pufferfish, that's probably a bit extreme. But it looks like in my face I put on like 10, 20 pounds American, I suppose.
Wow. How do I get off of here?
What do you want?
Jesus Christ. I want to get back to my base with all of my stuff.
Ah.
And not near all this stupid water anymore. I'm so sick of it.
I was lucky not to get so much water on one of my levels.
Well, I didn't know there was so much wasteland here. I would have gone with a different seed. But I guess it's better than Crackpot 20. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I haven't even played. Yeah, I haven't even played many of those.
I like to name my own.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought it was for. But, you know, people want to play it like, hey, I want to know where everything is. That's the whole reason I stopped playing on Navigating. You're obviously not aware of what the real purpose of a random generated map is.
Exactly.
But, you know, play it your way, man. Go for it. Won't hassle you too much.
Yeah, but the novice game map, just, I like it and I don't at the same time, because before you know it, you're at radiation and you're like, what? Oh,
yeah,
thank God.
It's such a tiny map. You know, I thought it was quite large playing it for the first time. Why is my fucking sky red? It's day 5, for fuck's sake. Don't hit me with this shit.
It's the sunset.
Yeah, it is the sunset.
Remember,
it's just not very nice of them
Horde
to...
Night has a solid red.
Yeah, it looks very fucking similar.
Yeah, they do that. I see it all the time, and everyone's like, what? I don't notice it, and then all of a sudden, what's this? I'm like, oh my God, I just asked that question like 8 years ago.
Yeah, and I clearly know I'm on day 5. It's like, I've been on day 5 for a whole fucking 2 hours. But, yeah.
You'll be off day 5 soon, you know.
Oh, whoa.
Have you spent that whole time broadcasting?
Yep, I'm still going. I'm just kicking. People can fucking watch it at their own leisure. I usually just drop little bits of information throughout the whole thing, and it's up to them how they use it. They can always just ask me a fucking question. Like I said, I'll either answer it with the truth, some sort of uncommon witticism, or just savagely attack them on how stupid they are. Which is probably keeping a lot of people from asking questions. But I doubt it, because that I wrote down at the end of a 4-paragraph long spiel I was having. So nobody reads the fucking captions. Nobody reads, period. I think, yeah. Nobody that has a video game console or a computer reads in the true sense of the word reading, where you can spend like 4 or 5 hours. Oh, don't you fucking dare. 4 or 5 hours sitting down with a book. He split his pants.
I'm a long way from home.
Who's yelling? Oh, it's Crawley. Oh, fucking... Don't you give me a broken leg 2 days before Horde Night, you bitch. You... Fine. Arrow time.
Oh, road. Oh, thank God. I found the road to get you over here.
More food. I'm not surprised.
That's not whistling.
What's that whistling?
Oh,
Is there whistling?
the fuck? I'll hold on to this because I don't know what that is. So, that's a car hole.
Car hole?
Yep.
What the? Oh yeah, I thought it was a gun safe.
The car exploded here and nobody chose to clean it up.
Why would they clean it up? It's like it's not like it's their room and their mum's just walked in.
Yeah, but it's a hole in the middle of the road.
Hmm. Some people like holes. I built a hole.
Yeah.
I dug a hole.
It looks more like they exploded a car. Fucking people. I don't even know where I'm at. Looks like Hub City, but I'm still way. Do I have 2 Hub Cities?
You got 2?
Maybe.
Cool.
Because I'm still nowhere near my fucking bedroll.
Ah.
Oh, no, I'm retarded.
Oh. Well, it was a close call for a moment there, but now we've assessed that is the case.
I'm seeing where I went wrong.
Okay.
So I went all the way north, right?
Yeah.
Well, wait. Yeah, I started going north, and then I went west, and then I went north. And I found the radiation. I followed the radiation for a good quarter way, and started heading south. Ran into Wasteland, and we all know Wasteland's funness. So I went around
Good
it,
times.
and followed the road down, followed another road, randomly went through, found water, had to turn around and go up, and then go around and follow the water forever. Forever. And then I found myself back at home.
Yeah. Okay, it's nearly dark time. I'm going to, I'm not far from that well. I'm going to loot this place and then head over there and then spend the night just breaking open doors and stupid shit like that. Possibly getting some good equipment out of that building. Possibly. It's usually clothes, okay, and seeing as I'm not picking up any gun parts, I don't know that many gun recipes. I won't be picking that much of that, up much of those.
Make a blunderbuss.
I'd rather just throw rocks at people. That thing's fucking annoying. The blunderbuss is not my first choice, and it's definitely not my last choice in weapons. But yeah, throwing rocks into it seem to have a similar effect. Slightly annoying, and occasionally they'll break a head open.
But they're so much fun when they're higher levels. They work so much better.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll definitely go ahead and max one out at some point.
One day, but that day ain't today.
Yeah, well,
right?
I should be able to do it in a day at the old base.
Yeah.
I'll have everything there to make it. It'll just be making 30 or 40 of them so that I can, well, actually 4 of them, so then I can combine them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, okay, fine. All of this stuff, and I didn't bring my cloth.
And you worked so hard on gathering all that cloth, too.
I usually just hold, 2 or 3 with me so I can just repair something and then scrap it. If it's too, if the level's too low to be useful. 2 bookshelves, nice. Ooh, beating up the bookshelves, not a good idea. Oh wow, I can make pistols. That's excellent because I have a pistol.
Sweet, you're winning.
Yes, I think that would class this as absolutely winning. So awesomely winning. Got weapon. Not dead yet. Yes, check. Check badass. Why have I been here already? Oh, of course, because I was going to go upstairs. Oh. Can't see any zombies out there, so that's good. I'll have a pretty sweet straight run across to that little place that... What am I trying to say? Bunker. That words, okay. Thoughts, words. Thoughts, words. That's how it works, people. You must do one before the other, otherwise you wind up saying shit like wubba lubba dub dub and stuff like that. Mind you, that was probably based on that guy that would drop down onto the floor and spin around. Fuck, it was an old movie. I know Homer Simpson did it, and it sort of became like his catchphrase, Homer Simpson's catchphrase, and he's going, and spinning around on his elbow on the ground. Just fucking look ridiculous. But I'm pretty
It
sure.
almost sounds like a Zoidberg move.
Well, Simpsons, Matt Groening made Futurama as well, so of course, yeah, it would sound like. Oh, fuck, what was it? Zoidberg? The guy who likes anchovies. Like, murderous about anchovies.
Don't come in between a man and his favorite food.
Mm.
I'm sure you'd get cranky too.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, I have a favorite food called mutton bird, and it's seagulls, okay? It's salted seagulls, to put it, it's the shortest way possible.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's a fucking bird, okay? Like, you like chicken, it's like chicken. You like lamb, it's like fucking lamb. Not that I know about fucking lambs, but I know about eating lamb chops. The wording on that didn't come out too well.
Not at all. I don't care for lamb.
Yeah, I think you did mention that before, and I'm pretty sure we've actually had this conversation about this food. But anyway, yeah, that's my favourite. And anybody messes with me while I'm trying to eat my mutton bird, oh, trouble. Or even worse, try to take some of my mutton bird, I will beat you to death. Or I'll make a little shiv out of maybe one of the leg bones of it, and then just shiv you in an artery. So you can't eat my mutton bird.
You'll never eat again.
Yeah. So I wonder if this game is telling us, like, you're only gonna survive the zombie apocalypse if you know how to make all the stuff in the crafting menu.
Right?
I wonder if that's where they were going with this. Because you notice how you load in and there's not like different skills people have learnt. It's like all the same stuff. So it's like, that's what you need to know in a zombie apocalypse. Is all this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm out of water. That's pretty stink. Let's get down into that hub thing? Oh, that hub, that bunker. Oh, there's a purse over here. Man purse. Oh, there's water. Yay. And I don't have a spot to put it. No. Have I got lead? Yes. Okay, scrap that. Oh, I don't want to. That's worth more in the forge.
Dear God, make up your mind if you want to be hot or cold.
They just never know, eh? It's sad. It's a sad, sad world. Alright, looks pretty clear. Might make a run for it.
Run, Forrest, run.
Oh, that reminds me of Happy Gilmore. Somebody's closer. Uh-oh, Happy learned how to putt. Yeah, I didn't know who Adam Sandler was until I'd seen that movie. And then, in typical fucking fashion, then everybody fucking knows who he is.
Yeah.
Oh, did I just get the... Yeah, I got a book again that I've already fucking know. Right. Okay, don't panic. What I need to do is make some more of these wood frames that I brought by accident. That will get rid of that 400 wood. Give me a space to carry that book. Ah, what did you get? Bloody leather armor stuff constantly. That's all I'm picking up. I'm pretty sure it's because of my my level, scavenging level. So I would like to change that actually. Fast Eddie, how long do I gotta wait for Quality Joe? 20. Okay. Right. Well, I'm just gonna have to wait. There's no real way to speed up this process. Scrap those. Let's scrap those.
I've heard if you turn block durability way up, you start leveling up way faster.
Yeah, you would. It'd be the same as turning the difficulty up.
Yeah.
Because it takes twice as long to
fence.
No? What did you tell me about?
I've started playing with somebody who has their map on insane.
Oh, cool. Okay. How did you go? Did you survive a day? Did you survive a few hours?
I can survive there until the zombie comes near me, and then I'm fucked.
Oh, so as long as you don't see any zombies, you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Well, it sounds like I'd be in
sometimes
that
I
same
can
position.
win.
Oh, sometimes you can win. By winning, do you mean die slowly? Because that's probably how I'd play winning in that game. I'm dying slowly. I'm totally winning here.
How do I?
Hey, Classic
explain it?
Recon, welcome to the stream, man.
I can survive more than with like 3 health and be okay.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, I try my best. Oh, that's what I've been looking for. Fertilizer. So, tuna you can go. Miso you can... Oh, right. I scrapped those and they turned into wood. Of course they did. I can eat the miso. Can I join? Classic Recon, you can add me as a friend, man. I will vet you out, and then if you're cool, I will be able to allow you to join one of my other games. This one's just a single player for... Well, it's not single player, it's on private. But I'm just doing the tutorial for the first 7 days, and then on the 7th day I'll open it up to everybody else, just like Skippy did. Even though I had that idea, and then I saw Skippy said that in one of his streams, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm pinching other people's ideas and I don't even know it. But yeah, whose idea was it really? If I had it as well without having seen it, and then I saw it, tricky stuff, isn't it? Tricky. Right.
I think it just made it look like a dog peed in this grass.
How do you... Sorry, I'm struggling understanding what you just said. What the hell are you talking about? You're making it look like dog peed in the grass. Oh, you killed a dog, and now he looks like he's peeing in the grass. Okay.
Like, so, do you know how when dogs pee on grass, it starts yellowing the grass?
Yes, sadly, I have seen a few dogs peeing.
So with that... No, just the outcome of the grass afterwards.
Yeah, that too. I was a curious child once, and I have looked at it and gone, I wonder what that is. And then worked out that, it was a dog. Yeah, okay.
So I've got all this grass here, and there's a couple destroyed stones still left around it. And I didn't have any gravel, didn't have any grass, so I put sand down.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It looks like my grass is dead in like 3 spots.
So you might need to replace those spots, otherwise it'll constantly look like dogs peeing in your lawn.
Eventually. Not today.
Oh, yeah. Well, you've got to do your due diligence with your procrastination first before you go back and actually do it. So, yeah, no, I agree. Ah, shit. Yeah, I'm going to have to go home and drop this junk off before I come back. I just wanted to do every damn thing, just in case I can take some double ups back with me. Like so. Is that grain alcohol? I need that shit too. Okay, I'm going to have to come through and just do a double run on this place. Come on, Wrench. Yeah, fuck you too. Give me those cans, you bastard. Oh, my antique cans. Second time today. I'm on a Simpsons buzz, I suppose. They keep popping into my head. Watch Rick and Morty again for like the fifth time. Watch all 3 seasons.
Oh god.
Yeah.
We need to get you back to work.
Exactly. No, I only watch them over and over again because fuck, I enjoy them. I like it how most of the jokes you can only get if you have a certain amount of intelligence.
Yeah.
So I like watching it with people and watching them when a joke's coming up to see whether they get it or not. And then judging them harshly on their lack of intelligence. No, of course not. But.
Did you find that funny? Yes.
But do you know why you find that funny?
Do you know what exactly they said? No. Just funny. Well, we can't be friends no more.
Yeah, I showed it to my father. And of course, I completely forgot about the whole stick this fucking seed up your ass, Morty, in that first episode. So when I got to there, he was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about this part at the end, but yeah, pretty much after this, it gets a little less fart and dick joke humor and a lot more intelligent comedy coming up after that one. But they needed to do that in the pilot. They needed to do a tribute to all the Rick and Mortys that came before that.
Yeah.
And that sort of summarized it in one fucking episode, so which was great. Because if it stayed like that, I probably wouldn't still be watching it.
Yeah. My daughter even enjoys it, so.
Yeah, my
It's fun
15,
for the whole family.
my 14-year-old
It's not like
likes watching it with me.
that's awesome. Can't watch it without her, can you?
Oh, I can, yeah. She doesn't mind.
There's shows that my daughter has me start watching, and she's like, "You can't watch it unless I'm watching it with you." And then I'm like, "Okay, well, I guess episode 2 is in a month."
Yeah. And yeah, in that situation, I usually say something like, "I'm not sure you understand how television works, darling. I have to explain this to you. I can actually watch it while you're not watching it. What you're trying to
I've
tell me
learned.
is that you don't want me to watch it while you're not watching it. You want to experience it for the first time with me," which is a lot nicer way of saying it, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, she ends up forgetting, and then I end up forgetting, and then like a month later, she's like, "Hey, let's watch this show," and we're like, "Oh, I guess we already saw it before."
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
we're on season 3? Huh. Don't even remember the first 2 seasons.
They go so fast with 10 episodes a season, you know? It's just so
Yep.
quick.
But you can't forget about that lovely. Are you still watching? Oh, bitch, I'm not still watching.
Oh,
I'm just
fuck.
sitting here.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
That pisses me off too, are you still watching? And I go, yes, I know it's been 6 hours and I haven't moved. Please stop reminding me of it.
Right.
Fuck's sake. Yes, I'm still watching it. It's like if it popped up on your screen and said something like, "Are you watching Rick and Morty again for like the 7th time?" You know, that's what we're gonna get when AI gets really good. Is all that sort of crap. It's gonna be fucking hilarious when our computers start talking back to us. Because obviously they're already smarter than us. If we had an AI system around,
I'm
they would
sorry,
just
sir,
think
but
we're
you have.
completely idiotic.
I'm sorry, sir, but you've watched 83 hours of porn this week alone. May I interest you in a dating site?
Yeah. I go, no, it does have links back to porn. Well, okay then.
I guess.
I guess. Alright.
Some women are easy. Let's do it.
Yeah, apparently New Zealand
Anything.
women are easy.
Really?
Yeah.
You managed one, so I guess so.
Yeah. Well, I've probably, in my time, I've done at least 40 from New Zealand.
Just giving you
I've
shit.
had lots of girlfriends from New Zealand. But no,
I would
they
hope
they
so.
just said they were easy. It's just that they're like not liberated. They're open about doing what they do. You know, the Māori culture here is very open in the way sexuality was. Back in the day, um, you'd all basically live. Most people wouldn't have their own house. You'd have
Hmm.
huts and huts and stuff, but most people would just live in the wharenui. So everybody's living in one big room together. So you imagine how sex would go down. You know, you just tolerate that somebody was doing it on the other side of the room. That's basically how it would go.
Hmm.
And you wouldn't think it wasn't like taboo to have sex. It was just normal. Everybody has it once they're of age, you know. But
But
and
that
there was
becomes the problem with some people is what's of age,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
that's right. There would still be people that would get in a lot of trouble for trying to go out with a really young girl or something like that. But they didn't have a jail system. What they did was they'd tell everybody what they did, and then everybody would watch them. They'd be allowed in the community. They'd just anytime they're near kids or stuff, and that they knew they were known as a pedophile, then everybody would just watch them and then remind them not to be a fucking pedophile. you know uh, that was the it was very effective. That really lowered crime. There was basically no crime in that way. Not within the tribe. Of course, there's jealousy and people stealing stuff, but people would work it out pretty easily when there's only like 500 or 600 of you in a community. You know who the suspects are every damn day. So, but yeah, that system worked quite well. But the sex stuff, I think that translated into the people that came here to colonize as well, because the women were very open about it. It wasn't, hide away in a bedroom, wear 16 layers of clothing to protect your body from men seeing it. So yeah, that whole culture around that was different. It was sort of like girls had their titties out most of the time, unless it was fucking cold, and then you'd wear something warm around. It was just like men didn't wear shirts for a long time.
Well, men still don't wear shorts.
Yeah, shirts. Yeah. It's like it's as commonplace as that's okay today. It's like it was okay back then, and it was okay for women to do that. I know that in regards to, well, transgender didn't really exist. It probably did in some way, shape, or form, but it was sort of tolerated.
Not like it does
Same as
today.
homosexuality. That was tolerated, but there was always that dick that just didn't like him, because he's completely homophobic, that sort of thing. There's always that person, you can't avoid that fucker. But at the end of the day, most people are like, oh yeah, they like boys, fucking watch out for him, he'll grab your butt, that sort of thing. So yeah, it was just more about letting people know what the hell's going on, and yeah, and they're doing what you can about it in a clever way.
Right.
But the rest of the time, I'm leaving out all the bad shit. Like at the same time, there was bloody heads getting chopped off and people eating other people and all that sort of stuff. That was also commonplace 500-600 years ago here. But that was mainly because there was fuck all food. They made the main source of food, which was this moa bird. It's like a giant kiwi bird. And by giant, I mean, I think the biggest one was 14 feet tall. It's like a giant ostrich.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah. Well, they killed them all, and basically they become extinct because of their slow reproductive cycle, and yeah, so they had to start eating something. There was pigs around, but they were pretty hard to hunt, and but there was tons of people. And there was all these different tribes that have little warring factions over lands and stuff, so they'd eat people.
It's bittersweet to us.
Holy crap, I don't even have a light on. I do have a light. But this is dark as fuck. This was not a good idea. I can't even see to the rock in front of me. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm totally going to get smushed by a whole bunch of zombies. And no, I didn't. Apparently not a single one saw me because I can't see them. Maybe it's working in my favour as well. I can't see 4 feet in front of me. Good, nobody noticed. Alright, let's dump this crap in here. Guns first, people. Gun. Fertilizer. You don't.
Everybody asking if you can join. It's me joined.
What? Who? Where? How?
I just joined.
Okay.
That was weird. It went from 22 to 1.
What went from 22 to 1?
The view.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's like they've got these new algorithms that won't actually show your actual views till 28 days later.
Right.
Yeah, it's really useful for being fuckwits and just going, okay, you'll never know how many people actually watched it. And yeah, I won't know how many would have watched this till tomorrow. And then it's usually only like 20 seconds and they're gone. That's usually the case.
Oh.
But unless you're doing an actual dedicated show where people are always interacting, then that's to be expected. And yeah, I don't really mind either way. It doesn't really bother me. Here we go. This one. Let's try here. Did I use all those arrows that I made as well? Okay, let's go find some more arrows tomorrow. Yeah, 296. Grain, alcohol. Right. Man, it's so misty here. It's even dark inside the building.
You need a workbench.
I do. Yep. I do need a workbench. One more. I'm one wrench away from a workbench. Fuck. See, I can't even help it. I'm rhyming even when I'm not trying.
I'm gonna head out in a little bit. You'll be on your own again.
Okay. Well, I'm about to end the stream anyway, because it's been a day. That's all I'm doing is just a day at a time. Because day 7's a little bit different.
Hold on.
Cool. So, what have I got left to do? Oh, I put those in the wrong one because I was not paying attention. Yeah, you alright? I think you might have... Oh, yeah.
I had a distraction. So I chose to unplug the microphone rather than have you listen to it.
That's cool. That's cool. I usually do the same thing. My poor partner, she hates being even heard in the background on these things. But like I said, she doesn't mind being on television and having fucking 2 million people watch her. It's just if there's nobody watching, she doesn't like it. She doesn't like being recorded. Even though television records it as well. I don't know why that... Oh, look, I had a shovel. Shit. It's stuff like that about my lovely lady that does drive me a bit mental. Yeah, I'm sure I do 100 things that are 10 times worse than that, but... It's like you do one wrong thing, you'll think about it 1,000 times. You do something right, you'll never think about it again. It fucking sucks. It's like, I'd like to relive me winning or doing something really cool over and over again. Speaking of winning, I better get a lotto ticket, because I'm fairly lucky. And I would just love to be able to buy another house and get a brand new car instead of buying a second-hand car. I don't mind second-hand cars as long as they get me there. It's just I would love to have a brand new car. You know, I had one years ago, but it's only brand new that first day. I totally want to go out and spend $30,000 and have that instantly turn into $15,000 once I've driven the car off the lot. That I can't think of a better way to waste half of my investment than to buy a car.
That's why you just buy new to.
Yeah. Either that or learn how to spontaneously teleport like Goku. That would be even easier. It would just be like
You're freezing over there.
How much can we actually handle? Oh yeah, I am too. It's because I'm wearing my lovely poncho. It has been keeping me cool and frosty. Because I can't even hear him shivering. It's probably because it's blended in slightly with my own shivering, because it is... Well, it's not 29 degrees. That is just below freezing, isn't it? So, nah, it's more like 45 degrees here at the moment. What's the conversion rate for Fahrenheit to Celsius? Is it 1.8?
I don't. I know that 0 is like 32.
Yeah, 0 is 32, and 100 degrees Fahrenheit is like 35. Okay, so if
Yeah.
0 is 32 and 100 degrees is 35 degrees. Yeah, fuck. That's fun. That's fun working out in your head. Fucking
Let me
maths.
ask Google.
Yeah, because, yeah, my phone is just on messages at the moment. But yeah, it's about 8 degrees at the moment here, Celsius. So I'd guess it's about between 45 and 55. It's a really wide range. I'm going to take a solid guess at 52 degrees for 8 degrees Celsius. Where's me dang?
So it's the temperature of Celsius times 9 divided by 5 plus 32. Or instead of 9 over 5, 1.8.
1.8. So yeah, Celsius is 1.8. Okay. So if I go 8 times 1.8, that is 0.8 of 8 is
1 of 8. 1.8.
1.8. Yeah. So you've got 8 and then 0.8 of 8, which is 6. Okay, so for 8 degrees, that would be 16 plus 1. Then you start at 0, it's 30. That's a crazy... How did I do it? I just had a ratio, and it could convert it. That's what I'm trying to remember.
What Celsius is it?
It's about 8 degrees Celsius.
8.
So times 1.8 plus 32.
46 degrees.
46 degrees, yeah. Okay, so I was wrong. I said it was about 52.
No,
but I was closer on my first.
45.
Yeah, I was closer on my first try. But yeah, sweet. It's funny. It's good to know that crap sometimes. Yeah, I'm totally freezing. So where did I put? Oh, I'm freezing because there's there's a big hole in the roof.
Mom?
Right, I'm gonna run back into this bunker. Hopefully I don't get douched on while I'm on my way there. Let's go. It's nice to have a bunker close by because you can actually build. What the hell was that?
Okay, I'm back.
Actually build a tunnel. Hello, you're back. I'm back.
Hello,
Back
hello,
again.
hello.
Krista's banging and trying to get it done. Gotta make a song for that. Fucking funny.
That'd be funny.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, me and my buddy used to write songs in the style of Bone Thugs and Harmony. Fuck, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still remember a couple of verses from the ones we made up. But far out. He's just, yeah, amazing vocalist. Me, however, no, I'm a good lyricist. He is actually a fucking good lyricist himself. He just, he had kids long before I did, and he's got the same amount, so. His dreams were smashed a lot earlier than mine, so I had a couple of years to sort of catch him up on that one. Oh man, there is just tons of electronic parts in here, lots of iron, I'm liking it. Ooh, and more fertilizer. Which reminds me of that movie, was it Snatch? No, it was Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. And that guy walks into their weed up, grow up house, and it's like, Willie, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, we needed some fertilizer. I go, well, Willie, you don't look like your average fucking horticulturalist walking down the street carrying a wasted Gloria and a fucking bag of fertilizer. You gotta think about this shit, Willie.
Right?
Yeah, I really like that. That movie caught me completely by surprise because it wasn't really marketed or advertised here in New Zealand. And I was down in a strange town called Tauranga, which is in Middle North Island, with a couple of buddies, my cousin, and we didn't know what to do because we'd never been there before. So we were like, well, we'll watch a movie and think about what we're going to fucking do in this piece of shit town. Even though it's a lovely enough town, anyway. So we decided to go to the movies, and at the movies there was shit, and then this thing called Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels that nobody had ever fucking heard of. So we go, fuck, all the rest looks like crap, I'm not watching fucking, what were the it was probably Toy Story days, like Toy Story 1 out at the fucking movies. And
Wow.
yeah. Well, it feels like that long ago. I know there was a kids movie on, and we're like, no, we're not watching that. We're not wasted enough to watch that. So, yeah, we decided to go with that one, and just had a blast. It was the best fucking comedy we'd ever seen, because it was just completely different, a new genre of comedy. Intelligent, interconnected comedy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that had a lot of amazing parts in it that I enjoyed. Wonder what this frickin' soup is. Okay. If I have any Japanese reading viewers at this point, could you please tell me what this is? I don't know if it's Japanese. It looks very Japanese. If it says dog's bollocks, I am not going to be happy. Because I'm about to eat that. See what I mean? It's fucking waste of time breaking those open when you're this low level.
That's why you wait.
Yeah, that's why I wait.
Just so that you're in a larger level to get tiny little parts. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, as long as they're like 100, over 100, at least you can do something with them in the first few levels of the game. But
yeah,
it seems to me to be a waste to fucking pop them open when you're only you're gonna get something orange or brown.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally got my lucky wrench, so I'm gonna bust my wrench while I'm down here and use the last bit of it to make the bloody workbench.
Nice.
Okay, those tables aren't worth it. Fucking 5 hits for 10 pieces of iron, and I've ruined that. Okay, cool. Well, fuck you all to hell. And of course I used all my repair equipment. And I didn't replenish it when I got back to the base. Like, I probably would have if I was paying complete attention to what I'm doing. See, so these are all computer parts, aren't they? So you get iron, electronic parts, and electrical components, or is it electronic? Electrical parts and electronic components. But yeah, I'd do it all for the iron, baby. The iron. And no shit, the electrical parts and the electronic components are all just really amazing to sell at the trader. You get pretty good price
the
for
electrical parts. Oh, never mind. I was thinking mechanical parts.
Oh yeah.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, it's just that I had like a stack of 500 in each of my bases from doing this looting and then just taking them home because, you know, you can carry 500 of them in one spot, so why not? But, yeah, I was like, what am I going to do with them? I've made enough lights to crash the game, so I won't be making any more fucking lights, and what else can I do with it? So I went through everything and I was like, well, I haven't tried selling the fuckers, so I'll take a stack of 1,000 over there and I'll see what I can get for them. Wound up, yeah, they were really good, real good sales. Well, not really for the sales, more for the barter skill, because you can sell them one at a time. It's just fucking tedious pushing the up button 600 times. Fuck. That part of it I didn't enjoy.
But it helps.
Yeah, well, I suppose in fingering girls that would really be helpful to be able to push your button really fast.
Yeah. It helps a lot.
I'd say it'd probably be better to, you know, just slowly build up to that crescendo climax at the end rather than start on level 50 and just start banging away on it. You'd want to, like, yeah, warm it up first and then go from there. You gotta adjust your tempo to the sound of the music, if you catch my drift. Right. Jeez, I was trying not to go there and go to that place in these videos, but it's already been there. Shit. Yeah. So break the last of this stuff, then it should be morning, and I can kill some more zombies. Day 6. I've still got basically 4 hours to get ready. No, I don't. I have like 3 hours and a bit to get ready for Horde Night. It's heaps of time. Because I've already done the ramps and the sort of defensive frames around that I can shoot through. All I need to do is collect more iron, and make some barbed wire fences and put them in strategic spots, because I don't want to spam them everywhere like everybody puts them all around the base. It's like, well, it's good if that's what you want to do. If you got the resources, fine, but if you want to save resources and have fun killing these zombies, stagger them around the place so that you can run through them and then watch them get stuck. It's fucking hilarious. So yeah.
They're coming out with a new Fallout.
Yeah, Fallout 76 looks great, even though it's obviously just a video of fuck all. But yeah, I'll be keen to play that. Unless it's like Battle Royale or something, then I probably will boycott the entire franchise for a couple of years.
I didn't care for the Fallout 4 one. So
Me neither.
If it's anything like the original ones, I'll be okay.
Yeah, if they've switched back to RPG, or if they've switched to MMORG, fuck, I will be keen as shit. But not if it's yeah. But they would still have to have that single player role playing game backbone that it had in the first lot that made it so popular. Once they went to Fallout 4, it's fucked. I don't even bother playing.
Fallout 4 lost me because you have to keep alive all the different cities and towns or whatever. And
fucking
it should
stupid.
not be our responsibility for them to play. We're trying to play our own shit, let alone trying to deal with like 8 other towns.
Yeah, what the fuck is that all about? And like, honestly, why can't you kill Preston? Why can't you kill fucking Marcy? She's a bitch. There's just fucking all these things that you just want to do in that game, and it won't let you because it's yeah, okay, I'm getting really triggered. I fucking was looking forward to it so much. I bought the game when it was at full price, and I got fucked because it sucked ass compared to the rest of them. Like, the RPG was gone. Yeah. I've got to fucking look after settlements. They've added crafting. Great. You can build your own fucking house. Awesome. Would be nice if Preston would leave me the fuck alone and stop telling me bloody things of settlements need my fucking help somewhere. So, yeah,
it's like, you're fucking here. Can't you do something?
So
I
yeah,
have to go do these 80 other quests, and you can deal with yourself.
Yeah, that's right. And like in
Fucking
the other
question.
game, like Fallout New Vegas, didn't particularly enjoy it as much as I enjoyed Fallout 3.
See, I loved
But
New Vegas, but that was the
New
first
Vegas,
one I
yeah.
started playing.
Oh yeah. Well, I think I only like Fallout 3 because that was the first one I'm playing. The New Vegas
Yeah.
is much better for the little upgrades that they did to the menus and just to certain actions like drinking and stuff like that. It's much better game. But between 3 and Vegas, I probably spent about 6,000 hours on those games, just playing those games. So to start Fallout 4, I've played 4 hours, and I've had it for 1 year and 11 months. 4 hours of the
Yeah.
game. It's just, yeah, it's not comparable to the other ones. It's, yeah, in my opinion, shit. It was a waste of
Yeah.
$100 or $109.85.
Yeah. I agree.
I was sure I had corn here. Oh well. Bump, 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 bump. Oh man, I got this silly fucking song stuck in my head. It's here. Do you want it too? Do you want the song stuck in your head?
Well, I will be seeing Deadpool here in a couple hours, so let's do it.
Ah, yeah, okay. This song is from it's not bad. It's bad lip reading, I think. You've probably already seen it. It's about seagulls and shit. It's got Yoda and Luke singing it. Does it ring any bells?
Nope.
Seagulls, Stop It Now by Bad Lip Reading. Yeah. You gotta, to get the full effect of bad lip reading, you actually gotta watch the thing. So I'll send it to you as a link.
Okay.
Yeah, see, there it goes. It's playing. It's playing in my head. I just need to... It's terrible. Okay, where is you? Down here.
Yeah, we haven't messaged each other lately, so
Yeah.
I'm hiding.
Yeah, you're right down the bottom of my list.
Oh, man.
If you're even there.
I feel the love.
I know, right? Well, everybody is on the bottom of my list because I only really count the first two. Yeah, fuck, I mean. Wait. Holy shit.
I don't know if I should be scared or not.
Oh, of the song. Yeah, it just might get stuck in your head. Hang on. Yeah, I can't send it through Facebook, so I'll just put it through the other one. Hopefully you'll get it. Yeah, I don't think
Why
we're
can't
even
you
connected.
put it through Facebook?
I don't know. I can't find your fucking name. It's like, oh, no, I've had enough of this shit. That's not it, bastard. It's trying to send something that I got off my mate Grafe. So that is totally not it. Okay. I think my phone is just having a shit time because it's trying to do 6 things at once. Like, I don't like it. Like,
That's okay. You can send it to me when you're done broadcasting.
Yeah. I'm pretty much done. Pretty much done for the day. Wow.
I'm watching the gross stuff on YouTube. Because I'm basically just bullshitting with you right now instead of getting ready to go.
Well, I better fucking get off this game so then you can go fucking get your shit done. I can do the same. I've got stuff I gotta do too, I suppose. Like have a cigarette and a cup of tea.
I haven't had one of those at all in like almost 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, how's it been? So 2 weeks. That's excellent.
Yeah.
That is really cool. Yeah.
I'm trying to wean myself to keep away from the nicotine gum as much as possible.
Yeah,
And
because then you just
I've
get
got a
fucking...
patch on my boob.
Okay. That's very personal, but thanks for telling. Thanks for
Yeah.
sharing.
I'm sharing it with everybody just because it actually somehow has been helping me this week.
Yeah.
And it
Well, you know,
stays on there.
that's where the milk goes out, so why not have the nicotine go in there? It's probably directly...
Well, I had it on my hip, Monday or last Thursday, and I pulled down my pants and my nail grabbed it, and so I ripped that thing off.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
And it works better not on arms, I realized.
And unlike a man in a woman's body, you wouldn't fondle your boobs all the time, so it's less likely to tear off the patch. Brilliant idea.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, I play with them all the time, so they're boring to me. I don't need to do that.
Yeah, I can imagine that would be the case. Cool. Yeah, well, I'm about prepared to go out and do some more grinding and searching for feathers and that sort of thing. So, yep, cool. That's me. Peace, everybody. Have fun.